Hello, everybody. Welcome to LDR 606 Entrepreneurship. I'm David Lucas. I am an associate professor here in the Graduate College, and I'll be taking you through this brief introduction of our course. This is your landing page, your home page. Have a nice little video there to take a look at. Ask you some questions off the bat. Take a little test, see where you score. And some basic questions for the course. Are you a risk taker? Are you confident and optimistic in your abilities, talents, or ideas? And then I ask you to think about this during the course. In your mind, what does success and failure mean? They mean different things to different people. And we'll talk about that in more detail. That's your landing page. Your syllabus looks like this. Week 1 is Saturday, January 9th, 12 a.m. through Friday, January 15th, 11:59 p.m. We are on Saturday to Friday weeks in these 8-week terms. We've converted everything over to the 8-week terms from their 10-week terms. Week 8, which would be our last week, is Saturday, February 27th at 12 a.m. through Friday, March 4th, 11:59 p.m. If you want to get a hold of me, please send an email to, you can call this number. I'm in my office very infrequently in Southfield. I do most everything online. So the best way to get a hold of me if you actually want an answer is to email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Please keep it as much as possible within the 9 to 5 kind of framework. I usually get back to you within a business day at least, so that's the best way to get a hold of me. There's our course objectives. That's our text. It's entrepreneurship, theory, process, and practice, and of course the APA 6th edition, which you'll have in every graduate college class. Getting towards the end of your program, hopefully, if you're taking this course, so we have a lot of good ideas, concepts, and insights to base this on, so I look forward to a full discussion in each one of our discussion weeks. A little something new I put in is on plagiarism. Please look at the APA style guide for their thoughts on plagiarism. Please look at this cute little Dr. Seuss PowerPoint I put up there for some basics on plagiarism, and it's really just using someone else's ideas and words as your own, and that is not what we're supposed to do, so make sure that you fall on the right side of that. Our major assignments are here in the syllabus. It's like all my classes, I give you what we're going to go through each week. Through here, you'll see there's an individual entrepreneur interview due week 4. There's a team business plan, PowerPoint, and pitch meeting due week 7. And then, of course, your updated ePortfolio URL is due week 8. Weeks 1 through 6 and 8 have class discussion participation. So make sure you do those as quickly as possible. Get those done, the initial answering of the questions, or if I ask you to research anything, get all that done by Tuesday midnight, which gives everybody plenty of time to do comments and then answer any quick question, which I give usually midweek. Make sure you get all those in before Friday. But if you have your initial stuff done Tuesday at midnight, you should have no problem. Let's see, course expectations. This is a Zoom session. It's a recorded one for you. From time to time throughout the course, I'll have these. I'll talk about what I saw in the discussions that week. I might talk about an assignment or just the topics at hand. We might have some lectures off of this. Other times I'll have a real-time Zoom session. So if any of you can attend, you'll be able to attend, and you can use your video and we can see you much like you're looking at me now. I'll be able to hear you through your microphone. If you don't have a video, no problem. If you don't want to use your video, no problem. Some people are a bit shyer than others. So either way, these are the Zoom sessions, which are kind of neat because we can see each other, we can speak to each other, and we can also share our screens. The work time expectations, please pay attention to that, because if this was an in-seat class for 2.5, 3 hours, you would expect to be attentive for 2.5 or 3 hours a week, plus any prep time, 1 or 2 hours to get ready for that. And that's how I look at these online weeks. I'm looking at you putting in at least 5 hours per week minimum to do all the readings, to develop some insights, and then to do the writing that's required each week. Each week has your little week at a glance, what we're going to go over. It should be identical to what's in the syllabus. I also give you some videos I'd like you to look at to kind of get you primed for our discussion and any class discussion questions or assignments. So make sure you go through each of those, you put some time into it. Week 1's class discussion has to do with the myths associated with entrepreneurship that you'll find in the book. And you'll also, that asks you a question after you read the Building the 21st Century Leader, which is an excellent article on traits. So take a look at that and then answer that question. Each week in the discussion questions, you'll see up here that we need everything answered by midweek, Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. The initial stuff, if I've asked you to find an article, to make sure it's there by then. And that gives you plenty of time to answer my quick questions, which usually come around Tuesday, Wednesday. And it also gives you time to reply to at least 2 comments on 2 of your classmates' posts by the end of the week. I would like you in this daily. I would like you in here mixing it up and interactive as possible on a daily basis. So do your best to make that happen. From there, the weeks are broken down to specific topics from the text and the articles that I've assigned. As you can see, we'll be having teams probably after the first week, after all the adds and drops subside a bit. I'll get you into teams. You can start working on your end project, PowerPoint, and your pitch meeting from your business plan. So we'll get you on those as soon as possible. Check out the assignments up here. Once again, they should be identical to what's in the syllabus. Your class discussions, of course, your individual assignment of an interview with an entrepreneur. I'm looking at you to speak to someone that has started a business alone or as a team, developed the finance for it, had an idea that they turned into a product or service, and they produced and sold that product or service to customers. Please refrain from somebody that owns a Big Coffee or a Starbucks or something like that. All those decisions are already made for them. They just buy into something. Try to refrain from employees of larger companies. Please don't send me an email saying, but I know this department manager at Ford and he really wants to do this. I'm looking for somebody that started a business. And it can be something very small, it can be something a little bigger, as long as they started it. Could be a doctor's office, could be a dry cleaner, a pizza place that's kind of their own place, a restaurant. I mean, think about it and come up with an entrepreneur. Then I'm asking you to put forth and talk at least about these things that I have listed here. Your deliverables due to the end by the end of week 4 in the Dropbox, and there's a little Dropbox thing that I'll show you in a minute. And I need at least 4 pages of relevant and creative information within a Microsoft Word document, plus a cover page, plus a reference page. And of course, like everything else, you'll be graded on content, creativity, and understanding of what an entrepreneur does and these questions. Team assignments also in here due by the end of week 7. Please, as soon as you get your team, and even before, get to chapter 12, and it takes you through some of the basics of what's in a business plan, and that's what you'll put together with your team. You'll come up with an idea, and you'll voice over on your PowerPoint a little pitch meeting for each of the slides. Everybody will do some voiceover. Everybody will participate, and make sure that it at least has these things in there, which you can see much bigger on your own screen, hopefully. Let's see, water cooler, check in there at first. Introduce yourselves to each other. And I've introduced something in all my classrooms. It's called Net Etiquette. And it just helps some of those that need a little assistance in behaving online and kind of keeping some of the stronger opinions and behaviors to themselves. And I'd ask you to please adhere to these 10 rules. But get in here and mix it up a bit, interact with each other, and start networking. Let's see, each week I already showed you how that was set up. If you need technical support, something's wrong with your computer, something happened that it's not working, eCollege isn't working, please refer to this. Use the help desk, use the phone number for the Siena help desk. You can also use tech support for eCollege if it's off hours. There's live support in the eCollege help desk. That's up here and here. That's free, so please use this before you send me an email that says my computer doesn't work or eCollege is down. Please go through all these options because there's very limited to what I can do to help you. I gave you an APA style and formatting page, nice little video with some of the basics. The Cornell University site is outstanding on APA style, and also APA itself has a style and formatting site. Like I said before, I gave you plagiarism, little help. Here it is. It's also going to be in doc sharing for a bigger view, but it takes you through some of the basics of plagiarism. And I might even put a little Zoom feature on that if I get a chance to. So that is our course in a nutshell. I look forward to the initial discussion. I look forward to seeing what you guys put in the water cooler and how we mix it up every week. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.